Anyway, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I had to sit up straight and get off my
phone.
phone. Yeah, like at the 3 count, I realized what was going on.
Good. I hope that's all the disadvantage that you get for conning. This is an egregious conning.
True.
And it's a disgrace.
Is Fraser
I'm
going?
not
Is
happy
he
about
here?
What?
Yes.
Fraser Gehrig.
What's going on?
Fraser Gehrig? Gehrig?
Who is this?
Fraser Gehrig was a football player for the Swan, not the Swans, the St Kilda. Back in the day, he was a big brute.
Oh,
And,
I wonder if
Gehrig.
he's related to Lou Gehrig.
Yeah. Luke Gehrig.
Sorry, he's still alive. Yeah. Fraser Gehrig.
Hello everyone, welcome to Spyro the Dragon 1. I was about to say Crash Bandicoot 1. Speedrun. This is my first speedrun I've ever done, so go easy on me.
Nah. How do I get money back?
Not much more to say. Yeah.
I'm good at speed.
They're both doing-
We introduced what we're doing with 50 dragons, and we're doing this weird thing at the end where we break Spyro's neck in a fire. So.
Is this
I don't
called
think- are we doing
fireplace
that bit?
percent? Yeah, this is fireplace percent.
Does he know how to do it though?
I'll
Yeah,
figure it
just
out.
jump into
Yeah,
it.
it's pretty easy.
Okay.
Does he know how to do it?
This is an important. This is a monument. Some would say important. I would say monumental race in history of speedrunning. And that's because if Fraser beats me, then he goes through to round 2 probably.
Wait, me?
It's not
you-
going to happen.
Could I actually get to round 2?
You
If
could.
You beat me here.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but you were a big filthy normie during the weekend and didn't practice, so yeah.
Yeah. That was fun.
Can I get the sunny flight finish? Ooh, who saw that?
But see, this is a run that's like Liam's done this 50 Dragons run like 60 times.
I really,
it's like
I
the-
did this in my spare time for fun. It's just such a fun thing to do.
So that's just you.
Being
This is garbage.
Oh, I can hear his game on stream, actually. Is that cheating? Like, I can't see it, I just can hear
Nah,
it.
it's all good.
Okay, good, because then I know what levels he's in, so I can, like, just copy.
Maybe I'll do 100% treetops and that can beat the handicap.
I just, yeah, I don't know.
Andrew's lost all his fight. He's got no fight.
It's just boring. Like this is like the whole thing. It's like there's the two ends of the spectrum right now going on this server. We've got the chargeless debacle, right? People were chargeless runs, which is completely shit for the most part, and now this one, which is just the most normie of all speed runs, 50 dragons. It's just terrible, terrible race.
The Chargers debacle. that should be what it's called.
Yeah.
Oh man.
How would we call it? The kid gloves debacle.
Yeah, that could be another one. Yeah. The kid gloves debacle. But yeah, unfortunately, Fraser's had a good run of it, but I don't think he's going to be pulling this out of the bag with young Master Liam. So
We'll see about that, bros. We'll see about that.
This isn't even like a meme thing. Like this is legit. Like Fraser's wrong. Like,
Yeah, nah.
you know.
Fraser's goal that he suggested was really great, though. Like, it was effectively a deviation on the Alice one.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Like a little bit of extra tacked on.
I could
The
have
same
pressed
looks
for
like get
that.
399 gems in fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
I could have pressed for that, but I was like, I'm too lazy to memorize everything. Like, I was like, oh, yeah, just do this thing. Oh shit, where's the next train? Fuck, I fucked it.
But to be fair, I've done pretty different runs. It's like the first normal speedrun I think I've done in this. I think maybe the one against Charmed Sky, but that was kind of different. I don't know.
No, fucked it.
Oh, no.
Where the fuck is this train? What the fuck?
Oh, no. Nah, don't worry. He's bullshitting.
Oh, fuck it.
The classic.
Can we get some
Never let-
Snapchats, Fraser? Let's go.
Oh, I can do
No,
some
no.
stats, bro.
I got a
Found
free
this-
Snapchat.
Oh,
Of the-
yeah, a bit blurry
Look, this
now.
is great. I'm
Fix it.
active. See, in terms of like run interest, if Liam wins this, assuming that he likely beats James Jones, like just on the assumption, it then becomes a triple threat again between me, Charmed, and Liam. So,
Just
the
laugh.
second, third, and fourth place.
Fraser, before the speedrun, sent me like an upside down image of Spyro, and it says "cook and ball torture." Fuck's sake. And the other one before that was talking with a girl about Lonely Gourmet. Do you remember that show we watched?
Oh, Lonely Gourmet, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
good shit.
Somebody
Oh,
had
now I can watch Fraser's snaps he sent me. Ooh.
someone I
Alright,
had on
let's try
Instagram
Tasty Skip.
was watching the show on their story. I'm like, ooh, hello, I know this show.
Freaking out to James Jones in your car is so good.
And so if Fraser,
Dude.
if Fraser, yeah, so Fraser won this one and then beats Asdra, yeah, he goes fourth. So that is actually what happens.
That's right. So the monumental, historic. Someone say never.
Yeah.
No run's been done like this ever in the history of history.
Shit. Got another speedrunner than me.
Asdra is his computer. I mean, sorry, their computer is still in shipping, like still getting shipped.
Oh
Playing on the
man.
phone.
Snapchats in like a build up. Andrew sent me a Snapchat saying "No worries, love, legend," and he's like, "Oh, sorry, it's Vapor Media."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, thanks." I actually legit for a moment. It's like, "Oh," and then I was like, "Oh, it was for her."
Well, I was like, I can't even remember the context. It was like, thanks for picking me up from the party. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh."
Oh, and then you got in an argument with Sean Ross.
Oh, sure. Can I just quickly say this, right? Sean Ross Sapp is a complete simp and a loser. I hate this guy, right? He blocked me after calling me a dipshit. So, like, he already lost the argument, can I just say? Just a quick thing as well. Just a quick thing. I'm just going to say this right now. I know that if you know me, you know, whatever. If you consume even a second of WWE content a week, you are fucking brain dead. There is literally no way you can justify watching literally even GIFs online. You are a brain dead moron and you should be castrated. They are fucking evil. They are fucking evil. And so is every other journalist that perpetuates their fucking garbage and their Vince McMahon stories about, oh, he's such a wacky and interesting guy. Yeah, okay, cool. He's screwed over literally thousands of people in his career and let an innocent man plummet to his death on live pay-per-view and then continue said pay-per-view. If you support him, you're a morally repugnant piece of human garbage. And that goes to Sean Ross Sapp and any other pathetic journalist that perpetuates this image that he's like a wacky madman. Fuck Vince McMahon, fuck WWE, and fuck literally any single human being that supports it in any way.
Oh, amazing.
So did anyone watch WWE this weekend?
Said no one ever with their dick. But that's quickly as well though. Like don't you love this about Twitter people though, right? Like these Twitter accounts that are verified, they're allowed to hurl abuse at you. The second that you get back at them with a valid reason and don't use insults as well, they just gotcha them. You know, like they'll quote tweet you to get a bunch of likes and then just block you so you can't respond. Like it's genuinely sad. Like that's like these people think that they're justified. Sean Ross Sharp.
But I do agree, like his fucking sympathy tweet for Vince McMahon's bullshit. Like fuck that. Like
yeah, it's like he did the XFL right this time. Yeah, like he did it right this time. Yeah, okay. You mean he fired the top chairman of it a day not long after the coronavirus, and so then he couldn't be paid out his $24 million. I mean, firstly, you could make the argument that people don't deserve that kind of income, but that's beside the point. At the end of the day, they signed a contract. He personally allowed it, basically. Like he said, it would come out of his own sort of stuff, to ensure, that the league would continue. And then he fired him. It's just like, are you actually kidding me? Like these people are just it's just infuriating. But it's not to do with Spyro. So,
Yeah, sorry, everyone.
If you want to hear more, go onto my Twitter account.
I feel like this could be a long enough speedrun though, so I'm kind of
exactly. You know what? And you know what? I've got to say, I've been pretty good. I have kept fairly quiet about them for a while. Like I've really tried my best to not just derail every
Yeah.
call with like
It was
wrestling.
my fault for
So-
I had been on Snapchat, so I just went and fucking read all your snaps, and I was just like brought it up.
Yeah.
And I agree with you about Martha Hart, by the way. But yeah, nah,
Oh yeah, that was that for anyone wants to watch a good podcast, listen to a good podcast this week. I highly recommend the Talk Is Jericho, Martha Hart, because it's not like a negative thing. It's not like this massive big negative thing. This is basically the widow of a famous wrestler that plummeted to his death on a WWE pay-per-view, which by the way, the gimmick was actually a rib at him. And also a rib on Sting, who worked for their competition. So This guy lost his life because they wanted to be cheap, and they were also trying to basically sort of joke about their competition. So, that's a sort of a fun fact. And so, yeah, she. What's really interesting about this podcast is like they talk. Like Chris asks her, what do you do? You know, apart from the Owen Hart Foundation, what do you do? And she's like got a doctorate. She's actually a doctor. She runs the charity. She's on the board of like a film festival. She does all this stuff, all this charity stuff, all this really great stuff. Basically, long story short, she's like a regular human being that had her life ruined by that company. And then in order to avoid like proper litigation, you know, in suing the company for their negligence, Vince McMahon personally sued her to then try and distract and basically like eat up all of her resources. So
crazy.
It's just a really, really fucked story. And I highly recommend you look it up for yourself. Because I can't really do justice to it. But she sounds like honestly a pretty lovely woman. So like the vilification she's got from the wrestling community because she doesn't want to acknowledge WWE, you know, and stuff like that. Like it's pretty sick, really.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. She's a fine woman indeed. And the vilification's some bullshit because she doesn't want to let her husband, who died at the hands of this company, into their imaginary Hall of Fame, which is literally just in one man's head, which is Vince McMahon.
That's right. Yeah. So Liam is just leaving. Liam is just leaving Clifftown. Where are you, Fraser?
Dry Canyon. How many dragons do you
Nice
have?
and clear. 22.
Ugh, your head.
Did you go to Dark Hollow? That's my question.
Yes.
Nice, good. I gotta make up one dragon somewhere. I haven't figured out which one that's gonna be. So.
What did you not get, Liam?
Sorry,
What one did
my
you not
route
get?
only has 49 dragons. I missed one in Dark Hollow, and I don't get the one in Toasty.
I see.
Come on, big guy.
You can probably get it in the fourth world, though, can't you?
I go to. Yeah, I guess. I hope I'm gonna have enough gems actually.
Ugh. How many eggs do you need?
7.
7. Easy. Already got that.
Yeah, it's easy. It is easy.
Oh, we got this.
So, what kind of quarantine reading have you guys been doing?
I read The Plague by Albert Camus because I thought it would be very fitting.
Did you finish that one, Fraser?
Yes, it's really good. Would recommend.
Nice.
Yeah.
How about you, Alison Al?
I restarted Midnight's Children by Salman Rushdie, which I started years ago and never finished, even though I really was.
Wait, Salman Rushdie, like the guy, the Ayatollah guy or whatever.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he has another book.
Called Escaping the Ayatollah.
Yeah. Away from the Ayatollah thing. He wrote Midnight Children, which is a very, very good book. And
is he a fiction writer as well? Like,
yep, fictional writer. Yeah, Midnight Children is a fictional novel, although based in, I think, probably rooted in truth with regards to his family and stuff. But it's good. Yeah, so I started it a few years ago, and I never actually finished it, even though I was enjoying it. So I got an audio book, and I've just been kind of working my way through it. I was playing Euro Truck, but I do. Yes, Euro Truck is the shit. But I've had to segue somewhat because I've been listening to the Italian book, which I have to do for my exam on Wednesday, which is
nice, Gary.
it's like The Courtier, I think it's called, Il Cortigiano by Baldassare or whatever his name is. So, which is nowhere near as interesting, at least in terms of modern times, as Midnight's Children is, but still, it's it's fine. Not as good as Machiavelli either, but hey, it's something. So that's me.
I also read
Cool.
The Stranger by Albert Camus as well, because I was in a Camus mood. So
I have read that.
Oh my.
Oh,
God.
isn't that based? Didn't they do a TV series based on that book recently?
might have.
No, it's a different
More-
book.
I
Camus is like this French guy. I read it for basically entering into doing philosophy. It's like this. I can't remember what it's about. It's this guy who's gonna die or something. He's gonna be put to death.
Yeah, so like it
Yeah.
starts off like very normal slice of life. This guy is just regular life. And, like his mother dies at the start. He goes to the funeral. He doesn't really care about the funeral so much. He's a bit hot. It's just him. Like he has a really shitty romance life. It's fine. And then like halfway through the book, he's like, oh, I've killed a guy. Like, he just killed
Yeah,
someone.
it's pretty good.
So what, verbatim?
Yeah, basically.
Ooh, beta.
It is verbatim.
It's a
but in
pretty
a book.
visceral book because he's just
Visceral,
talking
man.
about how he's like sweaty and stuff.
Yeah. He's just like the entire thing is he's like carrying his mother's casket, and the first thing he can think of is I'm a bit sweaty.
Yeah,
It's good. It's good. It's
it's a good book. Yeah.
I would recommend.
I've heard it's very good.
Although
Yes.
speaking of The Other Stranger, I have bought that book and I intend to read it, having watched the
Oh,
TV show.
there's another. So effectively,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
just
So that's
two
just
books
like a
with the same-
contemporary thriller. Yeah, because
right.
The Stranger by Camus is actually Le Changer because it's French. He's a Frenchman.
Okay. Yes, it's difficult to, like, as someone that hasn't sort of, like, books for me was always just sort of something you did in school, and it's a bit of a shame because I know there's such great media there that you
Yeah.
miss out on. And yes, a lot of it is adapted, and a lot of it these days is very. I think that adherence to source material nowadays is, I think, pretty good because people are very strict on it. Like that they're very clued into things that shouldn't be happening and should be happening and stuff like that. But
Oh my god.
it is definitely a big missed opportunity in terms of, like, the kind of media that you can consume, so to speak.
Just spelt my own
um,
name wrong in an email to my landlord.
Tiefler.
Fuck's
Alas.
No, I just put an E on the end of Clark. Oh, I'm so stupid.
Oh, Clark, like Clark Rubber. I was gonna say, I was hoping you'd spell it Alich, like my nickname to you,
No,
Aliche.
no. Oh, that's been my nickname since year 8.
Fuck off. I can't believe the Brits have copied me.
No, well, it was my Italian teacher because I'm Alice.
Maybe I subconsciously got it because
I
of
think
my
you picked it up.
Paisano
Yeah,
roots.
yeah.
Yeah.
Since your what roots?
Paisano roots.
Yeah. Good
My
shit.
Paisano roots, having just learned Italian at school, those are my
Yeah.
Paisano roots.
That was the extent of her push.
But I have been to Molfetta. Che colore è questo?
Che colore questo?
Yeah. Che colore è questo? That says saying, what color is this? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
that's it.
Very good.
I was like, oh shit, he's speaking Italian. I'm not going to understand it. And then I realized you literally pulled out what color is that.
Exactly. Che colore è questo? Exactly right.
Yeah,
Spot on.
very
Che
good.
colore è questo paisano des?
Yeah. Paisano days.
Yeah.
Magic craft is crazy.
Italian and Japanese.
Italo-Giapponese.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
How
speaking
about we do? Let's do the rest of the speedrun commentary in Japanese.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay,
konnichiwa, arigato.
Miho-san.
Miho-san.
リオンは、にマジッククラップス、fucking this or mas? Ugh.
Just pretend I'm the man on the mic.
Gambatte.
It's such a hard.
Gambatte.
You could start
Gambari.
like this. Gambate.
Gambari.
Okay, Liam wa hey Alpine Ridge ikemasu? Something like that.
Alpine Ridge says hi back.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You must be fine.
Going towards Alpine Ridge.
Going towards. So let's go. Just go with the emas for in.
Also known as
Oh, you must
Alpine
be-
Cliffs.
Oh man,
Oh,
I bumped twice.
yeah, you really fucked up, Liam. You're really gonna lose this one now.
Let me restart the
There's
race.
two bonks.
Oh.
Let me restart.
Fun fact: a boy by the name of Zane stole my PS2 demo disc from my bag in school in 2002.
I remember that. Yep.
Dickhead.
Fuck Zane.
The weak hunt.
Yeah.
Oh, Liam, holy shit.
He's an albino, actually.
You like that?
Yeah.
I like that one. Not bad.
That was good.
Not
Yes.
bad, not bad. Not bad for a guy with one eye.
Not bad for a guy with
Guy with one eye. One eye. It's almost like George Costanza.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Well, I feel like he had. I feel like Mike Wazowski
A
is
bit of
the George
I agree,
Costanza vibe.
Very neurotic and like you know, short,
small,
and bald.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah, an Italian, probably not really nice.
Yeah.
He's Polish, so or Jewish.
Wazowski, yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing this skip. You literally sucked in.
Yeah, take that,
Eat
bitch. Yeah,
shit. Eat shit.
yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna do it again. That's how cocky I am.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Please.
Cocky.
You fucking.
I'll
You
totally beat
fucker.
you.
Fucking absolute fuck.
Degenerate. Yeah.
Why don't you like that skip? What's wrong with it?
I don't like that you're
This
doing
is fucking Fraser.
Yeah.
Actually,
I
never
can do
mind
it.
because
it. Yeah.
You can do it. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
look, Alice
so
is
never
saying
mind.
that.
So
I
never
agree.
fucking mind.
I can do
No,
anything.
that's right. You know what? Guess what?
When I
Alice,
put my heart.
once you say something, you can never ever take it back ever. So it's canon that she's outraged. So
Yeah.
I am outraged.
How many is that? I think I've got like 8 eggs right now.
Yeah. Ironically outraged.
I joined the school of Spyro.
yeah. Keep
well,
it,
I read
keep it in
Strange
school.
Weather in
Spyro was
Tokyo.
amazing.
Oh, how is that?
Strange
I've-
weather in Tokyo.
I've got it on my read list. Tell me all about it.
It's nice and easy, breezy.
Ugh, easy breezy.
It's really, really good about loneliness and middle-agedness and having sex with his former teacher.
Ooh,
Ooh.
sexy.
Nice.
I've ordered
Right,
some
yeah.
Kawabata books. Do you know much about Kawabata? Snow
I don't know
Country.
anything.
Okay.
Nelly, you just have to read "You Can't Win" by Jack Black.
Jack Black?
Yep, not Jack Black of Tenacious D fame. The audiobook I sent you of the hobo.
Oh yeah, I haven't gone to.
Oh.
I haven't gone to that yet. I'm sorry.
That's what you get for not reading it. Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
that's pretty easy. It's easy 7-hour listen.
I fucked it. Oh, it's okay.
How many lives? Well, it doesn't matter anymore. I'm not doing 100% treat.
I'm also about to read Cloud Atlas by David Mitchell, but not that David Mitchell, the other one that wrote.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
no.
confuses me
Yeah.
too. Liam, I fucked it.
36 dragons frozen.
I forgot that I didn't do the speedway, and so I don't know if gems.
Oh no!
Put together the
forgot-
fucking peacekeepers.
I forgot that I fucked up the speedway, so
Oh, you didn't finish Sunny Flight?
yeah, because I thought, oh fuck it, because I lost, so I
This is
thought,
the
oh
plane.
yeah, so we're gonna,
Gotcha.
oh fuck, so I gotta get
God,
all
I
these
better prepare
gems
for the
now.
triple threat.
So oh fuck,
And you're heading into a triple threat head on.
who's in the triple
I
threat?
actually, I don't know if I actually want James Jones to beat you, mainly because it would be great if James Jones won a run. That would be good.
I think he
Fucking
might
Fraser. God damn
Me.
it. You fucking Snapchats.
Yeah, what about him?
Yeah, he's fucking paused in front of town square to send me a Snapchat.
Yeah, so I'm winning, right?
Oh, God. Could you download these so we could put them into? Because we forgot to fucking do. Well, I didn't, but someone forgot to put it in for you and James Jones, which would have been great.
I forgot to
because there was
also
a
race to
space
E-Bank,
next to you where it could have been put in,
How many eggs have I got?
where his footage should have been.
I'll send you the snaps.
Yeah, I think I'm editing, but I have to get the Snapchats and I have to get the rough time. Well, I might not be able to put the exact
Well,
time code in. But...
No, this one, don't worry, you will, because he shows his game and it's him standing in front of town
Oh,
square.
perfect.
Exactly when to sync it.
That's good.
It's pretty cool.
You see him stop. Yo, wash my hands. First of 10 a day. I probably do.
Congrats.
Wow.
Do you think the guy at the end of 5K is like a mini boss?
No,
But he like kind of is a mini boss, isn't he?
it kind of isn't though. Like,
In
not
video.
really.
Like, he's just cratering in the water. Listen.
What's that?
That's
pretty.
Fraser just intentionally kamikazing.
I got the gems I need so I can get out of here.
Where's the dragon in Blowhard? Is it far away? No, it's like it's not worth it.
Which one? I mean, take your time. Honestly, take your time. I'm behind anyway. Take as long as
I'm
you
planning on 100%. I'm planning on 100% tree tops.
do it. Do it before you do the ending thing of the speedrun.
Yeah. I think I can do it. If you're not out of peacekeepers yet, I think I've got enough time.
I mean, I'm out of peacekeepers now, but just reached magic.
Oh, you
Carpet.
are out of peacekeepers.
Yeah, but like, I think I just remembered a bit too late that I'm not very good with some of these thieves. So I don't know. You got a chance.
Give me a chance. I got a terrace
It's
village.
been really
I'm still
bad
missing
because
a metalhead.
Go ahead.
I think I have to get a metalhead to get the last dragon.
cool.
I'll go to him first, so I don't screw up.
This tournament like has really kind of made me like really like overall like not want to Spyro 1 speedrun, like, which is kind of like, and it's a pretty bad thing to say, but it's just because like the 2 and 3 runs have just been so great to me that like it's not even that one's like bad runs. Like there's been some good Spyro 1 runs as well, but just the Spyro 2 and 3, and particularly like me versus Alice as well, like just like the skill level on her behalf, it was like incredible.
I need Lazarus. I might get game over Fraser.
I can't wait to watch it actually.
Do it.
Yeah, all I need
I'm
to do
fine.
is put music on it because I forgot to do that. So it's just kind of silent.
I don't understand because for me, like Spyro 1 is just yards ahead of the other two. It just for a speed game as well. It's like so far
Wrong.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's an
that's
opinion.
just objectively
but-
wrong.
Yeah.
It's objectively wrong. No, Liam. There are opinions. You're right, but there's objective like measurements of what you can do in the games, and one has the least. Like that's literally like again, you can prefer it, but it does have the least. As a speed game, yes, you can speed game it in 37 minutes if you're very good, but apart from that, like the parameters are basically 100% levels, get all the gems, get all the dragons, or beat the final boss. Spyro 2, there's so many different challenges, so many different proxies, so many different skips. And same with 3 even. Not as much, but
like,
still.
If I'm being honest, sorry, I'm over here. I feel like 3 and 2 you can have that argument because they're built in the same way. With Spyro 1, I do feel as though like one can prefer it, but which is fine. But as an objective truth, there's more to do in 2 and 3, and as they both have more to it, more dialogue, more story. Yeah.
Right, if we're talking gameplay though, I prefer Spyro 1 gameplay.
Yeah,
That's
you can
fair,
prefer
yeah.
Spyro 1. Yeah.
I feel like Spyro 2 and Spyro 3 become too challenge based, and so you get some levels that are really fun, and some that have like the Alchemist challenge. It's like fuck this.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Like, I mean, I've always said that the theoretical Spyro 4 should really try and figure out the best parts of all 3 games. It's like it would be literally like the biggest crime in gaming humanity if they couldn't figure out how to do a good Spyro 4, because the source material is so blatant and it's so easy to see the good parts of all the games that like you could totally have influence from all 3. But I'm really worried that like they'll lean in the direction of just like copying 3, and make it just all challenges, barely any platforming. Not that Spyro 3 doesn't have that, but they'll I'm just worried that they'll do that. Yeah, so it's interesting.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Fraser, where are you at?
I'm
Just
looking for
take your
thieves.
foot off the fucking pedal.
Take my what?
34.
My foot
I said take.
pedal.
How many dragons roll in?
I'm in treetops.
Oh fuck. How many dragons you got there?
47.
27? Literally?
47.
7, yeah, he's
Oh.
got 7.
47, fuck.
Yeah. 7 probably. Yeah.
But I'm doing the 100% treetops because I've got such a big ego.
You can double beat me. I'm like.
He's got a big ego.
I'm like you're like 12 dragons ahead.
What song is that?
I don't know.
I know the fuck. He's gonna be. Fuck. Oh.
Is it like, it sounds like something that the Kaiser Chiefs would do, like, you know, I pretty
No, I
good,
think it's a
I've got a big
lady.
ego.
I've got a big ego.
I've got a big ego.
What was that? That's a Kaiser Chiefs.
Oh, Liam. Oh, sorry. Right.
Dressed in very earthy colors today. You'll see what I mean when I turn on my webcam.
Excellent.
Alright, this part might cost me. I got 4 extra lives for this.
Such a chill speedrun, isn't it?
It is. I just want to quickly. Hey, Amelia, you know this call exists, right? Yeah.
Conversation.
What did you say? Say that again.
Conversation. I was talking to Nguyen and you
man.
All right,
Yeah,
goodbye.
that's great. Yeah, he should. If only he could join this one. I guess he can't see it. Yeah. Goodbye, Amelia. Okay.
Goodbye, Amelia.
Oh, he just took her from the other one and put her here.
What do you want?
Who did that?
Oh fuck.
No, that was me. I want to know what you want.
Oh, I was just saying that Liam versus Fraser's happening.
Oh,
Fraser's
okay.
49.
I had to start. You haven't been going this entire time?
I had
It's
to
been going the whole
practice.
time.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Goiter.
Oh, I'm about to get my 50th try
Goodbye.
before I 100% the level.
Okay. Well. Okay. So 100. Are you gonna do? How many
I'll
dragons?
be
you got,
finished the
Liam?
level. Yeah.
How many dragons you got, Liam?
49.
49.
How many do you
Alright.
have?
I have.
Yeah, no problem.
I have. Let me.
How many do you have?
37.
Oh, okay.
Bad. Not bad, Fraser.
Yeah. No.
Do you know what? It's on far better pace. Like, at least you can say this, that it's on far better pace than like in the past. And I'd argue that there's still some people in this tournament that you would actually beat with this run.
Like with
Yeah.
this one, I just.
I
did-
reckon.
Yep.
I just kind of took a chill, and I thought, oh yeah, 50 dragons, that's pretty fun. And then like, oh yeah, no, probably should practice actually. So that's proof that like. No,
Yeah, I mean, Liam, this is literally Liam's goal. Like, this is like this is the Liam speed run. Like,
Yes.
This is. I can't help. I really have fun doing this one. It's not like I do it because I'm good at it. I just have fun in it.
I'm
I don't know what to
having
tell
fun
you.
too. You know what? I'm having fun
Got-
too. We're gonna get like.
Good,
I'm not even
egg thief.
finished yet.
No, I'm like, no, Fraser, you're not having fun. You need to win.
Alright, do you guys want to watch this skip? Are you ready?
There's the skips.
Are you ready to see this? I might fail it.
Oh yeah, this one's crazy.
Oh.
Yeah. I've done that one time. It's so satisfying.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
again. I'm gonna try again.
Whoa.
Oh, that's the end of the level right there, actually. But yeah,
This is just pure brilliance.
I'm not fast
Can he do it?
enough now. No.
Can he do it? Oh no, you got to. I think you got to make a bit more of a sharper turn.
Yeah, I did it in practice
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah.
I mean,
Of
I kept on
course.
getting it. No, I did. I mean,
No, I mean,
Alice,
no,
back me
like
up.
typically, like, no, I believe you. Like, of course, like it's one of
Oh,
those things
okay.
where, you know, like for example, no spoilers, but in me versus Luke, like I was getting the climb skip first go, but like you know, when you're nervous, you fuck it up. Like some of those like really delicate inputs because you're sort of
yeah,
it's
it's just sweaty and nervous.
your palms are sweaty. What'd you say about Whoopi Goldberg and The View?
Sorry. Said I just heard him say sweaty something, and then I remembered Alice saying that Albert Camus talks about sweat a lot.
Oh, Camus,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Very Albert
Oh.
Camus review,
I'm a few gems short.
or Albert Camus, I should say.
I'm
488.
12 gems short. What the hell?
Fuming. He loses a speedrun.
Funny.
Alright.
Where's the other
There you got a chance, Fraser.
Fraser, actually, can I ask you, Fraser, what does it cooming mean? Like when you say like Chris LBC is cooming and stuff like that, and like Spyro, Chris LB Coomer, and like Score Spyro is cooming.
Have you ever seen like the Doomer memes and the Zoomer memes?
Maybe some.
So
I'm not sure.
there's just big 4chan thing. Wojak is evolving into the 30-year-old boomer who's like a boomer who plays Doom still, and then the Zoomer who is our age, and the Doomer is the Zoomer but like depressed. The Coomer is someone who spends their entire life watching porn and masturbating. So they're depicted with like having one arm that's really muscular whilst the other is very pale and skinny, implying that they get a lot of exercise. Cooming.
That's the best part of the speedrun. Oh man.
It's like, just whoever's editing, put up a picture of the Coomer right now.
Okay. So you just spelled.
Put a picture of like Ratchet Fire.
The implication of the Coomer is Chris LBC being a Coomer is just the idea of like them being so into like speedrunning and speed hacks and whatnot that as soon as they see like a new speed hack, like they coo over it. Like it's like, oh, you can do a skip. I'm Coomer. I'm Coomer. Like just as soon as they see a new skip or something, like. That's why I keep commenting that every time you post like a skip thing. It's like I just imagine
every time I post a glitch. Yeah, that's the context. Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy that as he was talking about that, you can see everyone that's got the voice face cam on. Just we're all shaking our heads just in disappointment. We're all like, oh no.
You're right.
It's better stay the speedrun.
Did Liam finish?
I have to get that. I have to get the official finish.
Yeah, you have to break
okay, alright,
I
I
was
gotta go.
really hoping you were gonna forget about that, and I was gonna let you like finish speedrun. And I was gonna keep going as if I wasn't still going.
Yeah. It's like, who needs to get that?
One of my equivalent coffee time now. So.
Proud go.
I see it, Seattle. Alright, let's do it again.
Did you get it?
Fraser, yeah, it's done. Up for a rematch.
Yes, rematch, please. I got 40 dragons, so I got 10 left. Like, close, right?
Nice.
Yeah, you got it.
Kiefer keeps messaging me and asking me to bring him into this call.
I had him in for like 5 seconds, but now when I have, he's like deafened and muted. You know what?
Who's the live?
Keith, it's a Kuma.
Oh,
that's rude.
Just kidding.
I've just been encouraging Keeper to carry on lobbying you for mod status because it's funny.
Oh my god.
Fraser Films, what's going on?
Should I keep going with this?
Cooming death.
Like, is there any point at this point?
Yeah, finish it.
Okay, people watch. Oh.
Yeah, just get 50. Yeah, definitely keep going. Kept going.
Keep on keeping on.
Oh, fuck is these
You know what they
tree
say.
motherfuckers.
Where did Al go?
I think you went to coffee time.
Yeah.
The Irish coffee time, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to the day that someone in ISGP, like, that is, like, not from here, comes to coffee time with us. Like, I don't know if it's, like, Fraser, I don't know. Sorry, Fraser, he's been there. I don't know if someone like Alice or someone like Game Sandy or, like, Al's been there. But it's, like, so iconic that, you know, it's so iconic that people don't really know what it is, but they do know because so much is discussed there. And so much is done there.
Coffee time is history.
Cooming time.
Cooming time.
The broken Kuma. I should just put all these links in the thing.
Is anyone posting the Kuma in the chat or something?
Oh my! I might do that.
I'm gonna look at Kuma.
Has 60 Lego bricks up his ass.
What?
Are you guys looking at the Kuma?
Yeah,
I don't want to see the
Kuma. This is too funny. Oh god. It seems like bullying as well because he
finished?
Nah, I got a game over.
He got a game over.
Nice.
He's cooming.
good. You've made it.
Hey.
Hi, Keith.
Kiefer,
I'm going to move this over here so that I'm actually making some semblance of eye contact with the screen.
Boris Johnson.
Kiefer.
Well, Liam appears to be stuck in treetops.
That was the goal. This is the end goal.
The neck.
Wait, you've already done the run.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I can do it again if you want.
Do it again.
I'm up for it.
The time it takes me to do Misty Bog.
Misty Bog.
Because the fucking.
But I think I don't know. If I had time, I'd love to learn 120% in Spyro 1.
You know what, Liam?
Do it.
You know what? Do it.
Do
If
it.
you really
saying.
wanted
Yeah,
to,
do
you'd
it.
make the
Start
time.
doing.
It just I don't have the time at the moment.
He does
But yeah.
work.
Why? What you doing?
You need
Does
a
it look
lot,
like
but-
my head is glowing?
Are you
Like with
By
the,
way,
with the
yeah,
light?
This is he's ended the stream.
Oh, boo!
What's it?
What does that? What does that mean? What is Skittles and Spare Films doing? What's Fraser doing then?
I'm gonna keep doing the speed run, but if like it's actually like genuinely like pointless, then I might as well stop because I feel like people want to move into the other chat soon.
Why
Yeah.
do you have a picture of Akuma?
I love how you can identify
Alice?
the Kuma.
Keep that in the speed run at the very least.
Kind of look like what Fraser looked like with his beard, though.
Ooh, yes.
Oh.
Has anyone seen my right arm in a while?
Well, you know what? Yeah. Oh.
So how long
This is
was
where
that
like
run?
the runs are getting so meta that it's like we're literally on like video chat during the runs, and now like people can't see that, so it's sort of like we've got to like all record everything and just have like basically the speed runs now have to be watched over 2 screens, and you can like you like sync one thing is like the reactions and the other one is the actual race itself.
Oh, yeah.
And
You could just dot our heads around the camera feeds in the one video.
you could, but I mean, you know.
Also,
You,
I thought that the run was starting at 8:22.
Who told you that?
yeah.
Well, no, I heard that was about to start, and when it was about to start, that was like when Amelia first got kidnapped.
Kidnapped.
Is that a Vakuma or
It's
yeah,
a
the
Kumarita.
Ooh.
Kumarita.
But
Let's just show you. Loads
by
of
the way,
things.
why is my name now Kikuma?
You know why.
I don't. No, I actually don't know this stuff.
Coomford, obviously.
Oh wow,
I like
that's
it.
too much.
Cooming life.
I'm not.
No, I believe you, Kevin.
LB Kuma. School of.
So
Kuma.
yeah, so how many draggings do you have, Fraser?
3, but that's because I remember just 43. Because this fucking
43?
Misty Bog is a whole lot of shit.
A bitch. Yeah.
So who won the run? Was it Fraser?
Yeah.
It's still going on.
It was a
What do you
Leanne.
Oh.
I
Oh,
mean,
it is
we
still
could
going on.
probably potentially get Alice is just showing us stuff on screen.
Who
It's
is
show
that?
and tell.
I'm the baby.
Who's the other one? Who's the other one?
That's
Who's
my
the other one?
friend Annie.
Yeah, I knew it. See, I wanted you to say it just in case
Yeah.
How did you know that was Annie?
Focusing.
Because I am quite an attentive person, I like to believe. So I had like, oh god, it's a picture of me.
Do you guys want to
Misty
see
Bog
my lock
backwards,
screen?
Fraser.
Oh no, can
Yeah, I
you
do.
see it? Oh no.
It's very
Oh, it's too
bright.
bright. How do I fix it?
Turn the brightness on your phone down.
Oh, got him. Oh, we lost it.
You got him, guys.
You do not got
Oh,
them.
it's the cucumber guy. Cucumber man?
Celery man.
Celery man,
Cucumber.
I-
cucumber guy.
That was really well done, by the way, Andrew.
Yeah, that was very
Thank
good.
you. Yes, Angus mainly did it. Yeah, it was like one of those things where I was like, do we put a 2-minute thing before the roundup? Are people just not going to watch? But then everyone watched, so it was okay. And you know what
I was
happened
wondering
after
what the
that?
fuck that was.
And then everyone clapped.
They all unsubscribed. No. 52 dragons.
Oh, very sweet.
I was just, yeah.
You can't hear. He's got his
Yeah.
AirPods in.
No.
No, I didn't.
I can't tell whose stream looks best because mine looks best on my end, but I don't know if mine's getting compressed or not.
Yours looks
No,
alright.
yours looks better on mine too.
Yeah, yours looks pretty good actually.
I think I possibly had the best camera. I'm just not sure how much quality Discord sent. Like, cause I'm literally using my phone, my phone's selfie camera.
I don't think this could conceivably go up. So I might like cut parts of it and then just get it to when Fraser gets 50.
Why are you cutting it down?
Well, because you can't really have context of like the screens.
I should have started recording and just put it in.
I mean, I'm
Liam's
still
footage.
recording and everything. But,
Liam,
yeah.
how many?
I should have started recording our
Just start
screen.
recording the Discord call. Because something that I would actually
What's
like
up,
is
Fraser?
if you could see who jumps in and out of the call.
I'll do it. I'll do it right now.
Liam, how many dragons did you have when you entered the level treetops?
47.
Let's see. Okay.
I've joined a Fraser Anning support group on Facebook. It is a lot of fun.
Oh,
What if we
what?
get too deep into this, Keith? What if next thing you know they like go to a rally with us and you're like, yeah, sure.
Well, no, like I
Yeah, but-
posted I just posted something saying, hey, I heard some schools are going to be forced to teach Arabic numbers, and like a lot of people just bitching about it.
So
You're just
basically,
starting
for
shit, aren't
anyone
you?
wondering about Fraser Anning, he's like a hard right guy, and he got like
He's
a
a
what was
fascist.
it, like what did he get, like a thing like shoved in his face one time?
He got
He
egged
got
What happened
egged.
again?
in
he
the
got
back of the
egged,
head
yeah.
by Egg Boy. National
Now, I
hero.
forgot, is someone here a vegetarian or vegan? I feel like someone has to be.
I'm vegetarian.
Alice. yeah.
Ex-vegan.
Oh, okay. Well, he got egged. Now, if you ever want to throw something at a fascist, but you're vegan, a good alternative to eggs is a brick. It's a good
Nice.
substitute.
yeah.
Kiefer supporting what's it called? Direct action.
Exactly.
Political violence. Yeah, I'm a
Not
big
recording-
supporter. Like
I'm not
politics.
recording us.
Politics is violent.
It's
True,
true.
right, Keith.
We gotta get our political Kiefer
Yeah.
into this.
Nah.
Yeah, not. Yeah.
Why did you
not.
guys choose such a short goal? I really want to be in the chat.
It wasn't too short.
Wasn't it like
Went on
8
for a
minutes?
bit. No.
I'm
No.
still going, but like
50 dragons.
I'm kind of like
Oh, you actually. Oh, I thought you started from like a certain amount of dragons.
No.
Okay. Oh, I have actually. I have thought of a run.
This one, I'm glad
that's-
that no one. Can you see that?
What the hell?
Yeah, and
That
I'm
appears to be
recording the
Angus in a dress of some description.
what I'm missing out on here.
Of some description.
I thought I'd be
Oh,
was
safe.
that?
That was Angus and Jess's wrestling outfit.
Oh,
Wait,
I bet
they're
he
the same
asked.
size?
wait a minute. Wait. Go back.
Go back.
You're not sharing
We're gonna
anything
hack-
anymore, Amelia.
No, I
they-
put
are
it
they
on the
both the-
screen. Should I bring
Are
it
they
back?
both the same
Bring it back.
size?
Oh, I'm so tired.
Is there a way?
One sec.
Is there a way to reorganize the windows in
This face.
in Discord?
No, I don't think so. You can double click on someone so they come up as like your main one, but that's it.
Yeah, but I want to see everyone. Hang on. Can someone please put an A in front of their name?
That'll happen.
This is live or not live
Oh, no,
footage,
wait.
but this is what was happening when they were making the groups for this
Yeah.
tournament.
That's pretty good.
Little
Look how
did I know.
conniving they look.
That's
Yeah.
suspicious.
They are conniving. That's
Some
when
of
they're
the
talking about
biggest
Group
mistakes.
A.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was when
Well, I didn't know.
say.
no, it was Andrew figuring out that they he's back in the girls group. Accidentally made a girl group
He is?
again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I
Very
didn't know. Well, Asdra is not a girl, so I didn't know.
That's true. But there are two girls.
That's true. But I mean, one of them was like, okay, me
One
and
in
you
each
again,
hand.
right?
Am I right?
Wait, Astra's not a girl?
God
what
gave you
gender
two
is
hands for a
Astra?
reason.
What gender is Astra?
Astra is non-binary, but we'll have to
non-binary.
see if they want
I thought-
that in this video or not.
Yeah, otherwise we'll just bleep for a really long time.
I mean, I might as well just give up here. I'm not gonna get this.
No, don't give up.